Hey, here's that video I was talking about. Now, I just got back from some exercise. You know, everybody should exercise a half an hour a day. That's what they say. And if you're not exercising now, you can start. Maybe just go for a walk for half an hour. You know what? If you ask your little brother or sister or your mom or your dad out of the blue, would you go for a walk with me? They would love it. Anyway, here's this stuff. Check it out. There is this table of data I got off of one of our calculators. Look at that. I want to figure out what parabola fits these numbers. Now, of course, the numbers I'm interested in are, see this? All those zeros, right? Let's see, if y is 0, that means that's the on the x-axis. And then, okay, here's another one. So that means that's on the x-axis too. And then this 0 means that it crosses the y-axis at -20. Okay, I'm going to go to the next slide and see what I can do with these numbers. Alright, so here's the numbers I'm interested in. These are the x-intercepts, where the graph crosses the x-axis. Two places. Remember, when y equals 0, that's the x-intercept. When x equals 0, that's the y-intercept. Now let's try to get the equation for this thing. So I know that when x is -1, then the equation is 0. So I think we're pretty good with this. We say y equals, and in parentheses, something like this, and x and x. So if I plug in this 1 for the x, I get a 0, which means, well, it must be plus 1. And this one must be plus, oh, no, not plus. That's got to be -5. Because if I plug in 5 for this x, 5 minus 5 is 0. All right, that makes our equation 0 for either one of those. Now, let's try to do that stuff where we multiply it. And let's see, we're going to do this. Multiply this times this and times that. And then this one times this and times that. I'm going to multiply all that stuff and show you what the result is. Well, I multiplied everything through, and I got, let's see, x times x, x squared. X times -5, -5x. 1 times x, that's just x. 1 times -5. Now I'm going to combine all that stuff, and I get y equals x squared minus 4x minus 5. All right, there's my equation. We got a problem here. Check this out. This tells me where the y-intercept is, but it says it's at -20 over there, and we know that for a fact. How can we change this thing? Oh, you know what? I could multiply this whole thing by 4. 4 times all these things would give me a -20 on the end. That might be good. So let's see, what would that look like? Y equals 4x squared minus 16x minus 20. There we go. That's the answer. That's the equation for that graph. And now I'm going to go to the next slide and show you what a picture of this graph looks like. All right, let's check our work. Look at this. I put this graph, this equation that we came up with, and the graph in the graphing calculator. So there's the equation we came up with, and this is what the graphing calculator came up with. Here's the picture. And notice that it crosses at -1 and +5. And this is kind of hard to see down here, so I got the calculator to show me exactly when x equals 0, what does y equal? Well, it's right there, and that's what we needed. We needed it to cross at 0 and -20. So there it is. Now this problem will be on the quiz when I see you on Friday, and I'm looking forward to you guys doing great. Anyway, have a nice night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.